Okay, let me look it up for you.
Oh my god, man, get the fuck out of here.
Damn, yeah, that nigga Jamie Collins overall dropped down to a 71, bro. 71, bro. That is false. They is disrespecting that man.
Alright.
The first quarter of the season
Stop
in
talking
the
stuff.
rearview mirror, and off we go in week 5 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No. What?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that
Damn! What the fuck?
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Play action. Now Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Kendricks.
Hey, yo.
Coming in hard on
Y'all watching the game? Y'all watching the game? Yo, the Steelers tight end just gets stiffed on this cornerback and ran a 40-some yarder and scored. Like, he stiffed on this nigga. This nigga body flew. God damn. You manhandled that nigga. Oh, 75.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game.
What happened? You lost? Hey. Oh, no, let me see. They killed you already.
Not only was the call spot on,
Yes, they did.
the execution of that defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make it.
Third down, you got to try to find something. There's nothing available.
It's a 40 there, punt of 48. And a return to the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Taylor finding his volume receiver Landry for a big one. 53 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 23. Taylor will throw. Forced out to his left. He'll get it down this time to the 17. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
First time with Johnson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score.
Stop it, baby.
The ball goes in the cup. This is like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray.
Why they running to him like that, man? That shit fake as fuck, bro.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
That should just piss me off.
They cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cliff Avery.
Nah, not hit my league game. That shit pissed me off just now,
I think we're seeing it right
oh,
here.
God.
There's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now he's forced out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the block.
Look how fake this shit is, bro.
Take over at the 21-yard
I ain't gonna do it.
He let one slip away
It is what it is.
so had 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jeremy Maclin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And he's able to put it through. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And this this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
There you go.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Jackson now.
Come on.
And this is going to be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Here's Sam Cook now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And taken right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Browns offense trotting back on the field. And for them a touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Taylor. Incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in his zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Taylor now, throwing again, going for the deep ball.
They played the fuck out of me, motherfucker. Oh my goodness,
He's not
man.
exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown
Oh
an
my
interception,
goodness.
and that should have been the second one.
Daddy. He died.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Daddy. He died. Daddy. He died. Daddy.
They give it. Yo, say it again.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Looking left side, that's caught by Madden. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down. Stopped him in his tracks.
And that is going to be
Hey, what's the 4th and 1 rules, or the 4th down rules?
4 on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, have moved out to an early advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Got it.
Down, Jackson. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, is 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get it going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder can you get out of it, and that flips the other way too when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Yo, how is my niggas just falling out of nowhere, bro?
Game, good for 11,
Like, somebody could
first
please
down.
explain that to me.
I got a kick out of that one.
What, your lineman?
No, my receivers are falling.
Receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16
This is not a
yards
fucking ball,
there, and
Sean.
a
Stop
first
playing
down
scared,
again.
dude.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on
You
him.
playing
Flush out
scared.
to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate. That was a nice pass for a first down.
Oh, yeah.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens.
Oh, you too.
Ain't come on.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And that'll bring up second down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just feel like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Eluding the pressure right. Shreds the tackle. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Yeah.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. His second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Crabtree, his first touchdown on the year.
Fucking go, Sean. That's what I'm talking about.
Away from tying the football game.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Put these points up on the board. Let's go.
On the extra point.
This cage
And
now.
we are tied at 7.
I'm out here. That's all we had to
right
do.
back where we started, all even as the kicks away. And this will not be returnable. It's
Stop
out of the
playing
back of the
fucking
end zone for the
scared.
touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Trying to lay one deep. That's caught.
Hell no.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he's got the hook up to Macklin. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard, the receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Hold on. Hey, yo. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, yo.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise.
He pushes him, man. Come on, Aiden.
Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns were able to cash in for 6. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And now here come the Ravens. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you score a point,
and he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Desmond Bryant busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go. And got his man complete. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I done found my groove now, but saying, man, get up all me.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
14 up. I just got to tighten up on the defense now.
And this will be
And not even that they I got to tighten up on the defense. They just bullshit me on a lot of this shit, but it's all good. I got to tell Dion, you got to fix this shit, because this shit is like, you can watch it if you want to. I got to broadcast it. But, like, shit is just, like, it's a lot of cheese shit happening.
Watching this type of a game, but let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Oh, design run for the wideout. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Taylor. He's going to wind up and air it out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Taylor. Dancing to his left. Airing one out from Macklin. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down.
Tighten the fuck up, Sean. Like, come on, yeah.
Just shy of the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
Like, come on. He got time enough for the fucking receivers to come to you, yo. Come back to him. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. More from Cleveland after this. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. He's going to float this one deep. It's caught at the 10. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll run it with Johnson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 3rd and goal, Taylor eluding the pressure right.
This nigga stands there. Yo, I'm so fucking done with Madden, bro.
Gonzalez now to have the extra point.
I'm so done with Madden, yo. Why the fuck do they let the computer stand there, yo?
21-14. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And now running right through it. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, bro, everything.
Jackson on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's
They need
hands.
to fix Madden
Guess
for
what?
real,
It creates
bro.
a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where
Like
you can
for
make a
real,
play
for
on the
real.
football.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They begin the drive with Johnson. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd down, Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Final play of the half. It's Taylor. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a lemon of a kick there. This is going to be spotted down right on the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore territory. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
He'll get it up the middle. Fights loose. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
To throw is Taylor. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
That shit. Yo, you seen it.
Taylor, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
Who's you watching?
And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Bro, that shit pissing me off, bro.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense getting ready now
like
for
that.
their first possession.
It's that serious, bro.
They're down in this game.
I'm just tired of fucking around, man.
To put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is what's scripted.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tony Jefferson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Motherfucker got too much time in the pocket with a blitz, cuz. I don't understand it.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll run it now out of the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The first carry for a former 49er and also a former Buckeye. It's Carlos Hyde, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They run again with Hyde on first. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now they'll throw with Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
third down. Taylor. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! Gun! United!
What?
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He may try to run for this. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Z.
Look, Kyrie.
Slow.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Spencer. Where the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Now it's the backup Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll make it 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flush to his right.
Why they do that stuff?
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Jackson, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
What the bullshit, yo? Like, I ain't never in my life seen such bullshit, yo.
First half connecting with his receivers really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Now it's Jackson. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught inside the 20. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Detroit! Gun!
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
319! Over!
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I go out in free agency. I get receivers.
We've not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice
everybody dropping balls. Like everybody.
They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. This fielded at the 2. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
On second down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that's exactly why the Ravens drafted him, added him to their stable after drafting Hayden Hurst in the first round.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Christian Kirksey in there to get him for a loss of 5.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Hayden Hurst the only fucking nigga out here balling.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good
This
yardage.
nigga.
He couldn't quite hold it.
Oh, yo.
Ball pops out,
This
incomplete.
shit is so fucking funny.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the
Like
end.
goal line touch, like goal line drops, yo. Like this shit is so hilarious, cause like I can't even like
And give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
I can't even like explain to you, yo. Like
Another throw on second down, and this one
and then
incomplete as well.
I'll say it after this broadcast is over.
He's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Nah. He running glitch plays like the whole time.
On third down, under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And this is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. A first down throw from Mayfield. Underneath for Johnson. Good move by Duke. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's her 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. Complete.
He caught that shit, Joe. Oh my.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there on 1st down again.
Oh God.
Baker Mayfield, obviously the #1 pick.
Oh God.
That was controversial, though. What ultimately made the Browns go in his way?
Well, post-draft, I did hear a Browns executive talk about the efficacy of Baker Mayfield. In other words, how people rally to him, how people respond to him. He talked about seeing him at a workout, how he showed up, yelled out to the other guys. They yelled back with the same response, ran right to him, and they were ready to start the workout. He said things like that and his talent tipped the balance in his favor to go #1.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Forced out to his left. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
After the interception, here's Jackson escaping. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This will be taken in at the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Flushed out right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now whistles and a time. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. The Browns on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Oh my God, yo.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Hot! Hot!
From the gun, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And next week, they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I don't know why Dion would just be letting anybody and his what's the name,